Okay, this is divided into 4 parts. First, I will briefly run through what the framework is all about, okay, using the right tool for the right job. Then we briefly go through what's BaZi Profiling about. How do you determine your traits, your strengths, and your career alignment? All right. Then we will talk into what I call a change management. Okay, change management, PDCA, which is a acronym for plan, do, check, and act. Okay, it's basically a framework used for iterative growth and change. Then lastly, we look at the change curve. All right, what is the change curve? The change curve basically is a curve that shows people's reaction towards change, which brings discomfort. Basically, you're navigating emotional stages during your growth. All right, the framework. So what's the framework all about? The framework is all about a holistic way for personal development. All right, it integrates BaZi's insights, PDCA's or PDCA's interactive process, and change curve emotional adaptation. Okay, what it does is it allows adaptability and growth. The framework aligns individual traits with actionable strategies to manage change. Okay, it is tailored for success. It is personalized roadmap, your personalized roadmap. Okay, your personalized roadmap to leverage your strength and addresses your weaknesses. So basically, it's a holistic approach. So personal development, I think this is the few things on each pillars that is, I think is the focus. All right, things that you will work on is based on these few. And then understanding 5 elements. We have wood. Okay, wood represents growth, vitality, creativity. And then you have fire, passion, transformation, dynamism. So, okay, it's about warmth, illumination, particularly. Earth is about stability, earthright, stability and support. Okay, dependability. Metal is about strength, clarity, structure. Okay, it's about contraction and precision. Water is about fluidity. Okay, wisdom and introspection. Okay, it always symbolizes intelligence and adaptability when we talk about water. So this is the basic idea of the 5 elements. The very first intention that got me interested and dive in heads first into BaZi is basically career. Okay, why do I fail to get into MNCs? Why do I fail in a corporate? Okay, what kind of career is suitable for me? Okay, what is my mode of operation? Okay, how do I work? How do I communicate with people? How do I express my ideas? All right, how do I take in information? Okay, how do I express myself? What's the usual way? How do I network? Okay, am I introvert or am I extrovert? Okay, this it allows you to identify your traits, your characteristics, and the industry or job functions that you get into. The career is a very interesting thing, given the fact that wealth is the source of your living. Okay, you got no wealth, you cannot afford food, you have problems in your livelihood. So career, in my opinion, is one of the most sought after guidance in terms of BaZi profiling. In modern context, in the olden times, it's always health. Okay, it's always health because in feudal China, you have 3 types of occupations. You're either the emperor, you boss everyone around. You are people working for the emperor, which are the the officials, or you are the farmer who farm for a living. Okay, that is very simplistic, but right now it is no longer. Basically, it has 4 stages, which is plan, do, and act. Okay, we will look into how this works. Okay, first we plan, then we move to do, then we move to study. Basically, it's check and act. Okay, so PDCA itself is independent. It's used in project management, but in our use case, we use it okay, based on our 八字 for personal growth, okay, personal growth. Whatever we see here, weakness, lifestyle planning, development plan, okay, we identify this as the focal point. This is the problem with us, with my 八字. This is things that I need to fix in my life in order for me to move forward. I'm not sure whether you realize or not, but for me, I realized one thing. Chinese metaphysics, be it feng shui, 八字, qi or whatnot, right? The effect is never a when bam, it hits you in the face straight away. Tomorrow you get a jackpot and then you're a millionaire. It's never meant to be that way. Okay. It gradual changes. It changes, from your awareness. Once you are aware, you're aware, you go and fix it, you make your changes, you make certain improvement. All right. Then you move further. Okay. So when you started your step 1, okay, by the time you've gone through the first iteration, you are step 5. By the time you run through the second iteration, you are step 10. And when you're step 10 and you look back at step 1, you actually make huge changes. It's the essence of feng shui and Chinese metaphysics. Perfect. A lot of transformation fails because people fail to get over the discomfort. They are comfortable for where they are. And that is the number 1 recipe that makes you obsolete. So if before you talk about growth, self-betterment, okay, the first thing you need to answer yourself, are you ready to be uncomfortable? Are you ready to move out of your comfort zone? This is the number 1 criteria. And this is where the change curve comes into play. Problem with discomfort is most of the time it hits you like a bus, bam, you feel very painful because you never expect it. Okay, it gives you a precursor of what's going to come and how do you actually overcome it. What can you do to overcome it? And once you overcome it, how you actually embrace it. First, we have the denial, okay, the denial stage, the denial reaction, the shock. Okay, basically the status quo. This is when, your boss tells, Mr. Joe, tomorrow, we will send you to retraining because whatever you're doing, the AI chatbot, ChatGPT has replaced you and do a much better job. So we need to repurpose you. So what will you, Mr. Joe, feel? He's been doing the same thing over and over again for the past 15 years. Definitely he's going to be shocked, right? So that is the state of denial.